How's it going, fellow knights? Super sleep deprived dragon here, and today we're going back to the past so that we can analyze the present. Now, chances are that you've had your fair share of cringe in your life, with a high probability of it coming from yourself. Maybe you went through an emo phase after falling in love with Black Veil Brides. Maybe you were a K-pop stan that took it too far. Who knows, maybe you wrote edgy poetry or wrote fan fictions, I don't know. Regardless of what it was, you can relax. We're not here to talk about your cringe-induced high school days, but rather my cringe-induced high school days. My cringe comes in the form of crappy YouTube skits that honestly have me seasoned on the floor from the secondhand embarrassment. Weeaboo Wayne was the second in our ventures as a YouTube channel with a cinematic universe. The creation of Dank Pro started after we had to make a commercial for our English class, back in sophomore year. This commercial started off with just the creator of the channel and a few members that slowly became less and less prominent as the channel went on. The cast grew and shrunk before eventually becoming relatively unchanged. Jeg is the official founder of Dank Pro. He was a director and editor for a majority of the videos, which is why I could see how this channel inspired him to continue directing videos on his own. He's worked on a couple of movies with XIII Studios and currently makes music on SoundCloud and YouTube under the alias Jeg the Poet. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. This man single-handedly carried this YouTube channel to where they are today. When nobody was available, when nobody wanted to record, this man would grab his brother, head down to the park, and end up creating a 3-episode series simply titled Birds, which unfortunately is no longer up on YouTube. He was the face of the channel. He was essentially a local celebrity at our school. He was a man that everybody honestly knew. But most YouTube channels can't run on their own, which is why they always have a supporting cast behind them. And Dank Pro was no different, coming in with new characters as they expanded on their universe. There was one person who was just as important as Jeg in the initial stages of the channel, and honestly without him, I doubt the channel would have been as successful or struggled tremendously to get those first few videos out. He would go on to become a permanent member of the cast, taking on the role as Keymaster. To properly explain what a Keymaster is, I have to dive into 26 pages of lore, which is something that I honestly do not want to do, so we're gonna have to leave that for another time when I bring in the lore master himself, Jeg, and hopefully he can explain what a Keymaster is. Now let's talk about the secondary character, Weeaboo Wayne. He was supposed to be the sidekick, and honestly, he was kind of an asshole. He was played by me, I should know. I'm an asshole. Weeaboo Wayne was a character that I unfortunately set myself up for. Jeg asked us to take superhero shirts to the park on the first day of filming, and all I had was a Dragon Ball Z shirt. And honestly, as soon as he saw me, he just smiled and goes, "You're Weeaboo Wayne." And the first thing that came through my head was, son of a bitch. Weeaboo Wayne and Spooderboy became the pillars of the YouTube channel. Anybody who asked about Dank Pro or knew about Dank Pro would automatically understand those two names. Weeaboo Wayne was supposed to be a foil to the main character Spooderboy, who was played by Jeg. And honestly, Weeaboo Wayne's role was just to be a condescending dick most of the time, and unfortunately, his role did not get better as time went on. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that people did like Wayne for some reason. I don't know what it was, but people just didn't seem to hate him. It was kind of strange actually. Despite being snarky a majority of the time, Weeaboo Wayne was an important character. He was always there to help out Spooderboy when he needed him. He would go above and beyond to try to help his friend, and I guess that was a redeeming quality. Keymaster Jeff, or K-Jeff, was an integral part of the channel. He was the nucleus of the Realm series, capable of opening up passageways between realms and the parks around our area. His role was very similar to Danny's, who was also a Keymaster. K-Jeff's lore continued to expand as the series went on, cementing him as a main character alongside Spooderboy and Weeaboo Wayne. Now, as I said before, I'm not really going to dive into the lore too much, mostly because for this video you don't really need that much information. I just kind of wanted to give you the basics on what the channel was, what we did, who the main characters are, and what they essentially kind of do. I wasn't really planning on diving into the lore. Like I said, I will do that with Jeg at a later time if he isn't busy and stuff like that. Now, I did kind of want to do a review starting from the very beginning with Joe Bite's window washer, but seeing as I had nothing to do with that video, it seemed kind of inappropriate for me to review it on my own. So I'll get around to the video with the help of others before we reach the main thing. I was surprised to find out that the video came out 6 years ago, man. In 2016. That was back when like YouTube was at its prime and you could get away with doing just about anything, man. That was a year of prime Filthy Frank and iDubbbz, so as high school sophomores, you bet your ass we decided to copy them. From the realms to the bad character names, the influence from Frank is evident, almost becoming blatant copies. But then again, that was what was hot at the time. And we were teenagers. We just wanted a glimpse of the fame, so you better believe we were gonna copy it to the max. One thing I would like to mention is that these videos have poor camera work and terrible sound quality, seeing as most of these videos were made using iPads and iPhones. So chances are you'll hear the wind and the music we put in more than the actual dialogue. Now, before we get into the Weeaboo Wayne commentary or reaction or whatever they call it, I kind of just wanted to give you a little bit of the background, give you a little bit of the lore of the channel, a little bit of understanding of what's going on in the video, what the realms are, stuff like that. But if you guys enjoy the commentary as well as this video, I probably will get the rest of the members together so that we can review the rest. I'm pretty sure I can get Takumo to agree to, give a little bit of commentary on certain videos. I could probably try to get Jag. But yeah, guys, be sure to tune in to part 2 where I will give my commentary on the Weeaboo Wayne video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Maybe, don't matter what it is. Could be something mean like, hey man, you sound real dumb. Why do you sound so tired? Have a goddamn coffee. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, I hope you guys stick around. I will try to become more active on the channel. My name is Uber/Dragon. It's not Uber Sleep Deprived Dragon like I said earlier. But yeah, be sure to tune in, guys, if you really enjoy the channel. If you enjoy what we do, be sure to check out. We will try to upload maybe once or twice a week. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, night, whatever it is in your time zone. I hope you guys continue to be amazing people, and just like that, I'll be sure to see y'all next time. Dismantle me like before. Show me your teeth and tongue.